All right, y'all, here we go again. Another channel message. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. Remember to always stay in positive energy. One of the most important things to remember is that divination is confirmation. That's exactly what it is. So if I'm telling you something that your spiritual team haven't revealed to you yet, don't listen to it. Everything that I'm telling you, your spiritual team should have already told you. Keep that in mind. Just to let you know, I am an Orisha priest, crowned Oya. I know I speak a lot about the Bible, but I'm not Christian. I grew up Pentecostal Apostolic, but I follow Ifa. Um, Remember, guys, check out my book, The Emerging Butterfly, Begin Your Spiritual Awakening. The purple book is the actual book that is going to give you a lot of things that you need to know about a spiritual awakening. I tell people all the time, just because you go through a spiritual awakening, it doesn't mean that you graduated, that you gained the things that you needed. A spiritual awakening is a very powerful spiritual transformation that God is taking everyone out of your life that is not serving your highest good, and He is putting you in a position of isolation that He can download you with so much information, giving you the things that you need to know for your life. And we go through multiple spiritual awakenings in this lifetime on different levels. Your first spiritual awakening could deal with spirit, which is Ashe, that you're learning about your spiritual gifts and you're learning how to activate your power. Your second spiritual gift can deal with your soul, which is Ori, that is helping you to do shadow work and to remove all of those things that have been hindering you, removing all of those past traumas and doing the healing that needs to take place. Your third spiritual awakening can involve both Ori and Ashe, which is all about an ascension, that you are learning how to combine those two energies and merging them together and allowing them to work as one. So make sure you check out my book, The Emerging Butterfly, Begin Your Spiritual Awakening, and the blue book, which is thicker. This is your homework assignment. Every chapter has the homework assignment of things you need to do in order to really capture all of the wisdom and knowledge that is in this book. All right, so man, Spirit was just talking to me this morning, and I was trying my hardest not to forget everything because I had so much other stuff to do. I had rituals to do for clients. I had divination sessions to do. So remember, if you guys want to sign up for a divination session, you can hit me up on Instagram. That is going to be Rashad King 2017. Just a quick overview of how divination work when you do a one-on-one session. With new clients, I automatically do a general reading. I don't come to me saying, oh, I want a reading for love, I want a reading for money, I want a reading for this. The first one is it's a general message to see what is in your energy and to see what I'm dealing with. I need to know what I'm dealing with, that it is me connecting with the Igun that follow you, the spirit guides that follow you, and your ancestors that follow you, that they are giving me messages to convey to you of what it is that you need to know. It's all about the most pressing information that you need to know. I've had clients multiple times where they're like, man, I came, wanting to hear one thing, but you hit me with this thing out of the blue, and man, this is so real. Man, how did you know all of this stuff that was happening to me? And it's like, because your spiritual team is real. Your spiritual team is speaking, and these are the things that they want you to pay attention to. We always want to make sure that we're paying attention to the things that our spiritual team want us to pay attention to first, before we go into those personal things that we want for our lives. Our spiritual team, which is Igun, which is the encompassing of all dead, spirit guides, which are the ones that's attached to you, that is helping you with your mission, and your ancestors, which is your bloodline, both by blood and by law. They are the ones that's your first line of defense, and they see everything that is happening in your life. Like Ori, which is your soul, Ori is present in everything because Ori is the true you, and that's the one that is inside of you. And so they are going to give you the information that you need in order to get unstuck and in order to be on the path that you need to be on. I know that I do have some stuff left over from a ritual that I performed that I'm probably going to end up doing some protective jars. They're going to be very powerful protective jars. This is going to be more than just your herbs and crystals. This is going to be a protective jar. I'm probably going to sell it for $100. And that these protective jars are supposed to be behind your door, and they will bring you so much power and so much protection that it is going to protect you from anyone that is doing witchcraft against you. So if you guys are interested in purchasing a protective jar, you can hit me up on Instagram as well, which is Rashad King 2017. It will be $100 plus the cost of shipping. Keep in mind, I only have a few. I don't have many. You know, the only time that, you know, I make these protective jars is when I'm doing ceremonies, and these are just, you know, the remnants of the ceremony that is left over. And so, you know, you can use them for powerful protective jars, and all of them are aimed for protecting your money, protecting your love, protecting your home, and protecting you with giving you healing. And the only thing that you would have to do with those jars is take a candle and put it on top, and boom, you're bringing so much positive energy in your home. All right, so Spirit was saying earlier, you know, Spirit was really trying to talk to me when I was busy earlier doing ceremonies and stuff. And Spirit was saying the faith of a mustard seed, that some of you got to learn that, you know, all it takes, yes, is a faith of a mustard seed. But, you know, Spirit was like, you know, not only talk about the faith of a mustard seed, but talk about how energy works. You know, giving examples of how energy works. Because we're in a time right now that a lot of people is coming into spirituality, that they have no religious background, and they're just coming into spirituality, and it's like, oh, you know, with spirituality I can do these spells and I can do these rituals, and they're doing it in a very immature way. That it's like, you know, oh, this person broke up with me and they don't like me no more, let me do a spell to get them trapped. You know, oh, this person done stepped on my shoes, let me put a curse on them. You know, oh, this person didn't sign up for a divination session, let me just wreak chaos in their lives. A lot of people is using spell work in such a negative way because they never had that religious foundation where even if you go into Christianity, it teaches you that vengeance is the Lord. But yet we are using these spells and everything to wreak vengeance onto people's lives because of the wrongdoing that they did to us, instead of first dealing with everything on a physical level. If your brother wronged you, the Bible said that you are supposed to first go to him and try to solve that problem with him. Try to solve the problem with your brother first. And then it said, if you can't do that, then go to the church. That's when you go to the priest. And shame on you, to all of you priests, to all of you witches, to all of you warlocks, to all of you people that practice in spiritual magic, that you are taking people money and bringing curses on people, and you're not doing your due diligence. You are not doing divination and saying, no, before I do anything for you, I need to do divination. And you're looking into divination and saying, hell no, I'm not going to do magic on you just because this person left you. I'm not going to do magic on you, on this person just because they did A, B, and C. You know, nothing in the cards is telling me that this person is a threat to you. You just don't like that they put up boundaries. You just don't like the fact that they walked away. You just don't like the fact that they wanted respect. You know, so shame on all of you spiritual people that are taking people money and then doing negative witchcraft in people's life, bringing them lack, attacking their crown chakra, attacking all of their chakras and making them unbalanced, bringing fear and anxiety into their lives, that you are literally playing with their mind, that these people are thinking that whatever it is that they think that is coming from them, and it's not. It's projections that you are putting in their mind, making them go through an illusion, that you are making people more angry, that you are making people more anxious, that you are making people lose everything in order to submit to your wickedness and your will that you have for their lives instead of the will of God. Shame on all of you spiritual people that just want that money, and you are creating so much chaos in this world. You know, one thing that the Bible says is that you live by the sword and you die by the sword. You know, if you are bringing all of this negative witchcraft into this world because you just need money, just wait and see what's going to happen to you. Because the same sword that you use to pierce the lives of so many people is going to be the same sword that is going to come back to you, that is going to pierce you and make you unbalanced. Be careful about what you put out in the universe. Never put anything out in the universe that you know that you cannot handle yourself if it was to come back to you. Stop doing these spells. Stop doing all of this wickedness in this land, and then we wonder why so many things is unbalanced. Do your homework first. Do your due diligence. Every time somebody come to you, you need to be doing divination. You need to be going into the cards, using the candles, using cowrie shells, using coconut shells, using whatever form you use, using spade cards, that you are truly seeing the situation for what it is. And if anything calls for action, that's when you do it. But if it doesn't call for action, don't just take that person's money and wreak havoc in somebody's life when it's not justified. Because we definitely have a deity called Ochosi that is the God of karmic justice, that is the God of balance, that when he shoot his arrow, he will pierce all those that have done wrong. God said that it's all about the faith of a mustard seed. Make sure you guys are listening to these messages from beginning to end, because even if you don't resonate with the divination that is being performed, there is so many golden nuggets in these videos. The one thing that you will learn about me is that I am a teacher. I love teaching and I love breaking things down to the best way possible so that you can understand everything and you can visualize everything that I'm talking about. God said that it takes the faith of a mustard seed in order for you to manifest anything. When we read those scriptures, we're so happy and we're so, joyful that it's like, oh my gosh, that means I just got to have this little bitty, itty bitty amount of faith in order to manifest anything that I want. And that is true. All it takes is a faith. All it takes is a mustard seed. Mustard seeds are very small. But what God is saying, what some of you are coming across, is that you have the faith of a mustard seed, but you have the doubt of a cantaloupe. You have the faith of a mustard seed, but you have the fear of a watermelon. You have the faith of a mustard seed, but you have, childhood traumas that you haven't solved. That is the amount of a whole tower. And so even though it takes a small amount of faith in order to bring about manifestation, if you have anything in your life that is stronger, it is going to overtake and overshadow that faith. And now the little faith that you have is not important anymore because you have things in your life that is bigger. And so Spirit is saying some of you are keep asking God, you keep asking him, well, why is it that every time I speak about something positive, it never comes, but every time I think about something negative, it always comes just like that? Because you believe it. Because when you look at your faith towards something good, you barely have the faith of a mustard seed. You barely have that faith, but you have the doubt, you have the fear, you have the anxiety of a cantaloupe. And so the Bible says it's the spirit that is the greatest that overtakes. It is the spirit that is the greatest that overtakes. So if your faith is the faith of a mustard seed and your fears and doubt is of a cantaloupe, which one do you think will win? Which one, that if you were to try to manifest, which one do you think will take over? That doubt is going to take over. Oh no, you shouldn't believe in that. You know love is not going to come. You know what the last person did to you. They done cheated on you and they embarrassed you in these streets and you can't even talk to your neighbors now. And if you allow that to continue, then nothing you do will be able to be successful. So what is the purpose then of rituals and ceremonies and all these things that you do, Rashad? The whole purpose of this is to raise your vibration. That, your faith is so small and your anxiety and everything is so big. The whole purpose of the rituals is to rise up that energy inside of you, that it will now overtake everything, that your vibration is higher than your fear, that your vibration is higher than your anxiety, that your vibration is higher than anything that is coming against you, so that it will now bring about such a powerful manifestation. So yes, it takes the faith of a mustard seed, but we don't want our faith to stay at the very smallest level of manifestation. We don't want it to be at the entry level of anything, because now if anything else is higher, it's going to completely wash away our faith. Well, why is faith so important? Because the basic of any ritual, even a basic ritual of just praying, that you're speaking things out into the universe, that you're connecting with Jesus, you're connecting with the ancestors, you're connecting with the deities. All of those things take faith and attention. You must have faith that you know that what you ask for, it shall come to pass. And your intentions must be sharp on what it is that you're asking for. Don't be asking God, oh, I want somebody that's, I want somebody that's masculine and muscular. You're doing a love spell, or you're calling in a husband. I want somebody masculine and muscular. I want somebody so sexy. I want them to be the best looking person on this earth. And then God said, because of your faith and because of your intentions, you called this person in. And now as soon as this person get to you, because your fears, anxieties, and doubt is the size of a cantaloupe, as soon as this person come in, you're saying, I think this person finna be a hoe. I think they finna sleep with everybody. I don't even think they want me. I don't even think I'm worthy of this person. This person probably want my sister and my mama. What was the purpose of bringing this person in? What was the purpose of wasting your time manifesting something that you know you can't handle because of past trauma? That you know that you can't handle because of the hurt and pain that you are unwilling to get healed from? What was the purpose of manifesting this person in? What is the purpose of manifesting anybody in if you're going to treat them like shit, because you're going to take all of the hurt and pain that all of these past people brought you and you're going to project it onto them? Oh, you're a cheater. I haven't even done anything yet. I don't even know your name yet, and I'm a cheater. Like, y'all have to be real with what it is that you're manifesting. If you know that you cannot handle someone that is attractive and that multiple people will be attracted to them, then manifest the ugly person. Manifest the broke person. Manifest something that you know you can handle. Stop manifesting things that you know you cannot handle, and that things that are just unrealistic for you. So many people is doing spell work. That's all you see. It's spell work, spell work, spell work. So how do energy work? And when somebody do magic, whether it's positive or negative, the energy comes, it springs up, and it roams around, and it goes to that person. Once that magic comes to you, you will start getting a lot of things, especially if somebody is bringing you negative witchcraft. You will start noticing in your dreams that your dreams is going to be tied to what the person is projecting to you. If the person is trying to do a love spell, that you're going to notice in a dream, you're going to start having dreams of sex. That somebody is having sex with somebody else. That you are having sex with somebody else. And so that is a key indicator that love magic is being done against you. If somebody is trying to take away your protection or mess with your crown chakra, you're going to have dreams of people braiding your hair, people messing around with your hair, people touching your third eye, people touching the back of your neck, people touching your feet, because these are all good points in the Bible in order to disrupt, your chakras, in order to disrupt your magic. And so it's purposely making yours deactivated, so that theirs will be the only active energy in your life. If you are having magic done against you that people want you to go through a lack, you will start having dreams of losing things. You could be, all your teeth can be falling out. That you're in poverty and you're losing things at a rapid rate. That you're having dreams of a bag of money, but it's holes at the bottom and everything is getting out. Those are dreams of lack. If somebody is doing magic against you in order to mess with your beauty, that, you're going to be in dreams that you have black eyes, that, your bumps and stuff all over your face, teeth falling out. All those things are messing with your beauty. The Bible says that you dream in time of trouble. When somebody is sending you negative witchcraft, when somebody is sending you this negative energy, you dream. And even if somebody is doing something to mess with your crown chakra and to mess with your dreams, God will send the dream through somebody else, and they will say, man, I had the craziest dream last night about you. This is what was done. When you receive those dreams, that is a warning that you need to immediately act. Do not just stay there and do nothing. And then you allow this thing to manifest, and now you are completely overtaken. And now when you come to me and say, oh, Rashad, I got a curse on me, I need you to do something to remove it, that's when it's going to be steep now. Now I'm telling you, oh, in order for me to do this, it's going to be $800. In order for you to do this, it's going to end up being in the thousands, depending on what it is that has been done to you, when you could have easily nipped this in the bud the moment that you got that dream. That dream was telling you it's time to be prepared. Fortify your front door. Put everything you need behind your front door. Put the pillar of salt behind your front door. Put cinnamon behind your front door. You can purchase protection jars and stuff for me and put it behind your front door. It's saying that at this moment, you need to fortify your front door, because that is where the negative witchcraft enter in from. And if you do not fortify that thing, my God, this thing can overtake you, messing up everything in your life, and you wonder why everything is going to destruction. When that energy comes to you, it will completely overtake everything. It will be small things you will notice. Things in your house will start breaking down. You'll start being more irritated over stuff because they're going to affect with your sleep, that you won't be able to sleep peacefully. And all of these little things is going to keep adding up until you get that big thing that they wanted. Whether it was having control and dominion over you, whether it was you going in the lack, it's all these things is going to add up into their will is fulfilled in your life. Then you get with priests like me, that you break the energy. What happened when you break the energy? When you break the energy automatically is released from you. And so I like when the Bible says that when you cast the spirit out, the spirit just roams in the air. Because once energy is sent to this earth, this energy is here. It's like, I don't know why people think that when you remove energy, like this energy is just erased from existence. No, it just leaves you and it roams. It roams the air. And the Bible said that it will keep looking for somewhere to go. So which means someone is either going to do spell work, not saying the person that sent you spell work. It could be a random person, any other person that is doing spell work now to cast lack onto someone's life. And that was the energy that was casted from you. So that energy will just go to that person, that it will go to the person that they're intended it to. Energy roams. Energy is just not destroyed and it goes nowhere. It roams. It needs somewhere to go. And so as other people are casting negative energy, that energy will just go to them and say, what is it that you want me to do? And then it'll go to their intended victim. And so energy is just it just disappears. When it's cast out of you, it roams. And that was one of the reasons why the Bible said that when the energy is cast out, it roams in the air. And if it has nowhere to go, which means no one is claiming this energy, no one is claiming this energy of death, no one is claiming this energy of chaos, no one is claiming this energy, the Bible says that it will try to come back to you. And that if it comes back to you and it sees that your house is clean, that you filled your house, you done removed the spirit, but you didn't fill it with any other spirit, it says that it will come back into your house and it will fortify itself in your house, that it will come back into your house and it will bring 7 other spirits with it, that now it's a legion of spirits in your house, that it's going to be even harder for you to cast that thing out. Which means when you get to that point, one ritual is not going to do it. You're going to have to do multiple rituals to get these spirits from out of your house. That is the importance of dealing with it in the beginning. The moment that you got that dream, it's time to start saging. It's time to start cleansing. It's time to start doing spiritual baths. It's time to start praying. It's time to start connecting with priests that can actually rid you of this negative energy and prevent it from even coming in the first place. Because it's once the energy is here that shit is hard as hell to get out. And some of you don't even have the patience for spiritual warfare. You just want it to be one and done. And that's not how it works. It depends on what level you're at. That's why when Jesus was casting the spirits out, the spirits begged, Lord, please don't destroy us. Just put us in the pigs. And God said, fine. He cast it out. He said, you're coming before your time. You're not supposed to be here yet. Remember, the demons and devils, they know the word and they know spiritual law more than you. And they use it to your advantage every single day. That's why they're present in your home and present in your life, because you're not understanding spiritual laws of how to get rid of them. And so they just linger and stay there, destroying everything in your life and sapping you of all your energy. But you better believe the demons know what time it is. They said, sir, Mr. Yeshua, let me remind you of the scriptures. This is before your time. You cannot destroy us. The only thing you can do is make us roam, and then we will go back to where we want to go. And they said, because you can't destroy us, nigga, the only thing you can do is send us into these pigs. And that's exactly what Jesus did. He cast them out, which is Yeshua, by the way. He cast them out, and the spirits went into the pigs, and it said that the pigs basically slaughtered themselves. Because it's the death of something that can also release spirits. That some of you have spirits attached to you, and the only way it's going to leave is if you die, because you are not doing the work that needs to be done to rid yourself of this negative witchcraft. We like hearing the message that spirits are going to leave, and we like, yay, yay, they leaving. God is victorious. But we don't like what comes with that. That, yeah, you're going to get victory. Yeah, the cards are saying that the demons are going to leave, but this is a conditional promise. It's saying that I promise that I will deliver this, but there's still things that you must do. It's not just going to be gone just because I said I'm casting judgment on it. It's going to be gone by you doing the work. Because you still have free will. And that if you are still operating in these energies, and if you claim this energy as your own, then how can I get rid of anything that you're claiming as your own? Like I said, this message is filled with so many things. Spirit is, I knew it was going to be filled with so much stuff. Haven't even got to the cards yet. And Spirit is giving you all of these downloads and nuggets about how spirits work. And so notice how when Jesus cast those spirits out and he put them in a pig, they immediately killed themselves. Because it's the death of something that released that spirit back in the atmosphere, that now they have the ability to go back into something else. There's two ways that you can rid a spirit. And it's by doing the ceremonies and rituals in order to rid them and strip them up off of you, or by simply going through death. And how is that any good for you? Now you're dead, you're going into the new lifetime. Because when you die, they're released and they come back into this atmosphere for them to attach to somebody else. And then some of you are like, the situation's getting worse because you went from one demon to a legion of demons. Because the Bible says that when you cleanse your home, when you cleanse your life, and when you strip yourself of this negative energy, you must do loosing and binding. They go hand in hand. One thing that you will notice about spirituality is that it's a duality of it. What is done on earth is done in heaven. So above, so below. So within, so without. Everything is a duality about it. It's two sides of each coin. You have up, you have down. You have left, you have right. You have north, you have south. You have east, you have west. It's a duality with everything. You have the head, you have the feet. The head down to the feet, it removes negative energy from you. The feet up to the head, it brings energy to you. There's a duality in everything. And the one thing we must remember is both loosing and binding. If I'm binding a spirit and saying, in the name of Jesus, or whatever you believe in the name of Olafi, you must leave. You have no power, you have no dominion over here. I speak in the authority of the ancestors. I speak in the authority of my spirit guides. I speak with the authority of my Rishas. I speak with the authority of Sarabanda. I speak with the authority of Oladumare, Olarum, and Olafi, and I command you to leave this house now. Now you must loose. If you rid an energy from your home, what are you loosing to replace it? I lose protection. I lose love. I lose peace. You must lose something when you bind something. If not, what was bound have the ability to return, and when it returns tenfold. And now you're thinking, oh, this person is still sending me negative witchcraft. No, you rid the spirit of your home and you did not replace it with anything. When a spirit is over your life, it is a demon literally that is possessing you. It is a demon that is sucking you of your energy and taking away opportunities. When that thing must leave, who will you bring in? Oshun, come in now. Elegwa, come in now. Ogun, come in now. Where's your deities? Where are your altars? You have already learned the lesson of not having these things in home. Because when you have these things in home, it is damn near impossible for another spirit to try to come in and take control and dominion over your home when you already have a deity that has control and dominion over your home. Some of you, I just called out the name of Jesus and the blood of Jesus. But even Jesus is not present in your home. Because the Bible says that if you are already filled with the gift of the Holy Spirit, that if you are already filled with that spirit, then no other spirit can come in and overtake it. The only way that another spirit can come in and overtake it is if you are weakening the spirit that is in that home. Which means you're claiming Jesus, but you're not reading his word. You're claiming Jesus, but you're not doing the things, the fasting and the praying that you need to do. Which means Jesus might be present, but Jesus is weak as hell, and he is waiting for you to give him the energy he needs in order to truly be able to come in and bring about a great manifestation and change. You have your ancestor altar, but it's only for decoration. You haven't lit a candle. You haven't given it flowers. You haven't given it food. You haven't given it water, that you're completely neglecting this altar. And then you wonder why all these negative spirits is in your home. These spirits are saying, this is not even your ancestor altar no more. This is my altar. I live here. I'm the one that's staying here. I'm the one that's giving you instructions on how to destroy your life. Some of y'all want to be so cute when it comes to spiritual warfare instead of putting on your armor and fighting. And y'all allow things to go on for years. The woman with the issue of blood in the Bible, for years you allowed this to happen. And with the woman with the issue of blood is a good example. Because something in her intuition told her that it was wrong, that you should not be bleeding like this. There is something wrong with you. But instead of her understanding what spirit was saying, she automatically went to the physical. This is a physical problem. So I'm going to go to every doctor. I'm going to have every doctor to perform, to do CAT scans and all of this other stuff to see what the issue was. And never once was it a physical issue. Spirit said, never once did I tell you to go to a doctor. This is a spiritual issue. And for almost 11 years, she suffered with the issue of blood. Because never once did she see it as a spiritual problem. But it was the moment that her intuition, that she finally decoded the message the way that it was supposed to be decoded. She realized what was done in the physical was a spiritual matter. and that the only way it can be removed is through the Spirit. And it was the touch of Jesus' garment that freed her from something that she was suffering with for years. Some of you got to understand spiritual power. That you're getting this intuition that you need to protect yourself, but you're only protecting yourself in the physical. Spirit is saying you need to protect yourself, and I'm finna get a security system. I'm finna get cameras all around the house. Okay. But what is that going to be good for if what you're facing is spiritual? You just want to capture the spirits on camera as they are destroying your life and bringing your life, making it a living hell? Is that what we're doing? We just want to take spirits, we want to take pictures of the spirits that's killing us? Maybe we can wrap our head at night with something white that people can stop being in our dreams and projecting things in our dreams. Maybe we can get some crystals and stuff to wear, some elekes, and get initiated. Like maybe we should do something on the spiritual realm, because everything is a duality. Everything is both sides of the coins. What I'm going through on the physical, I'm going through in the spiritual. So if I deliver myself and free myself in the spiritual, I would automatically be free in the physical. It takes the faith of a mustard seed, but that mustard seed is not strong enough when everything else is a cantaloupe. I know it's a lot. That was a lot for the first 38 minutes, and we haven't even gotten to reading. Trust me, I know it's a lot. But, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I have to teach. I can't just say what's in the cards, and then you like, oh, yes, God is coming. Oh, I'm getting money. Oh, I'm getting money. Hey. Not realizing that there's still things you must do. Why are you not lighting a blue candle and reciting Psalms 1 for peace? Why are you not lighting a white candle and reciting Psalms 2 to confront your storms? Why are you not lighting a white candle and reciting Psalms 3 to rain down spiritual support? Why are you not lighting a white candle and reciting Psalms 5 that you destroy the enemy and everybody that is doing negative witchcraft against you? And that can even be done with a black candle with black salt, reciting Psalms 5 and saying, Lord, destroy all those that are working up against me. Some of y'all not doing the work. Why are we not reciting Psalms 23 with a yellow candle for victory and success? Why are we not reciting Psalms 91 with a white candle for protection? Why are we not reciting Psalms 23 and 24 in order to bring in love with a red candle? We like the messages of love and money coming in, but we don't want to do the work to get there. Don't want to do the work to get there. Just don't want to do the work to get there. Some people, this is not Christianity that the pastor do everything for you. That you think that your pastor is just supposed to do everything. Oh, pastor, I haven't read my Bible, but I only read my Bible and open my Bible when you are teaching your lectures. What the hell? So many Christians that haven't read the Bible from beginning to end, and everybody that is not Christian know the Bible more than them. That they have read it from beginning to end, dissected it, that they can see the orishas and everything else in that book, because the Bible is nothing but stolen knowledge of all the religions and spiritual paths that came before Christianity, because Christianity is a newfound religion. And you have the book, and you claim that you stand on this word, but you don't even know the word. Like, come on, make it make sense. Like, it's time that we got to start taking accountability and responsibility. Stop just keep reaching out to your pastor, to your priest, and expecting for them to do everything. Lay hands on me. Lay hands on me. I need help. Lay hands on yourself. In the name of Yeshua, in the name of Olavi, I command you to leave. You have power and authority yourself. What do you do in the late midnight hours when you can't call pastor because he booed up with his boo thing and you are literally dealing with a demonic infestation? What do you do when there's nobody to call? But you have no spiritual knowledge of how to get rid of it. Some of you got to study to show thyself approved. We talk a good game until it's time for us to put into practical knowledge what we have learned. Oh no, maybe this video is a rant because look, God is saying, look, with some of y'all, I'm kind of pissed. God said, some of you know, the Bible says that God chastised those he loved, that he refused to allow you to stay into the state that you were in. And this is what this message is. God is like, look, y'all got to get this shit together and not just keep looking for good messages and not keep looking for everybody else to do the work for you instead of taking accountability and responsibility to do it yourself. There's certain things that a priest must do, but then there are also things that you must do. You can't keep putting all your hope and all your faith in the priest. What is it that you are doing? When was the last time you read the word? When was the last time you fasted? I know I elevate things in my life. I will start off with praying. When praying don't work, I will start with rituals. When rituals don't work, I will go into a ceremony. When ceremonies don't work, I will go on a fast and I will lock myself in the house. I will have my son to go over his friend's house into a park and I will pray for hours. I will pray and pray and pray and pray and pray until everything in that fucking house breaks. Spiritual warfare is the worst time to be defeated. It's the worst time to give up. Ooh, the witch is trying to rise back up in some of y'all lives because you have the queen of and it's like the witch is trying to rise. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the witch try to rise again? Some of you need to learn spiritual warfare. There are things. Oops, y'all not gonna like this reading. Cause card at the bottom of the deck, this is gonna be one with less views. We don't like the ones that give us a reality that let us know like what's going on. Because the card at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. It's saying you're getting ready to be overburdened. But I tell people all the time, a bad reading don't have to be bad. Because with a bad reading, you can learn so much from it. Because it's giving you a premonition of what's getting ready to happen. And you can take that information and use it to your advantage. Oh, my enemies is getting ready to do this. Baby, let me show you how I get this protective jar, put it behind the door, put a white candle on top and recite Psalms 3, and how I make sure that the enemy stay far away. You know, there's things you can do. The whole thing about divination is to tell you what's going on to prevent the outcome if you don't like the outcome. God, you told me to go over faith of a mustard seed. I went over that. You told me to go over how energy works. I went over that. I believe those were the main two things that you told me to go over. Faith of a mustard seed, how energy works. We touched on loosing and binding, about how when you cast the spirit out, you must fill that space with something else before that energy comes back. And then energy works. So whenever you do a spell or ritual of somebody bringing you magic, that magic is automatically going to go back to sender. Energy is not destroyed. It recycles itself in a different form. And so when it goes back to sender, it's either going to, that person is not going to be prepared, and they're going to be completely overtaken, that energy is now going to be their lot, that what they had dug, that what they had planned for you is now going to be the pit that they fall in, that they're going to be completely overwhelmed. Or this person might end up holding it for a while and then sending that shit right back to you. Because some people are persistent on, making sure that you have a bad ending, and they'll do it until the day they die. And that's why sometimes God will make the punishment of the person is to be death. That, not only will that energy go back, but then to seal it and make sure that that energy doesn't come back to you. Sometimes God will make someone go through a physical death. And sometimes God will make that person go through an illness. That, it will be an illness that they will go through, that they have no power now to even try to project this energy back out into the universe. And sometimes they will go through a mental illness, that they're not even right in the mind, that they have no choice but to deal with this demon that they projected onto you. Because all of these things, demons, spirits, they all boil down to energy. It's just energy we're all manipulating and sending, whether it's good or positive, whether it's the energy of money, whether it's the energy of love. The only thing we're doing is we're all manipulating energy in some form or fashion. If any of you want to sign up for a reading, you can hit me up on Instagram, Rashad King 2017. I tell people all the time, when I do the reading, don't tell me nothing. Unless I start hitting on things that you're going through, that's when you can say, Rashad, this is what it is. Rashad, this is what you're talking about. But don't tell me in the beginning where you hit me up and say, oh, I want a reading because all this stuff is happening. No, you don't know if I'm telling the truth or not anyways. I could just be repeating back everything you told me. Don't put me in that position. I'm never going to manipulate you, but I hate when people do that, because now the devil can play with you and say, the only reason he's telling you that is because you told him. Then don't tell me anything at all and let me tell you what's going on. And then when I hit on what's going on, that's when you chime in. Ooh, this is going to be a long reading, because we have 47 minutes and have got into the reading. It's that Spirit put all this stuff on me. Spirit put all this stuff on me all day that, I had to get it out. And man, I know I can be long-winded, but, I like to be very thorough. I like to go over everything that you fully understand, especially for the people that's just coming into spirituality. You need to understand everything that you put out in the universe, it is bound to come back to you. Be careful what you put out in the universe. Never put anything out that you know that you won't be able to handle yourself. You have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about a lot of conflict, a lot of negative energy, that you're fighting with a lot of people. You're trying to defend yourself and you're trying to win at all costs. That these are a lot of people that is coming up against you, that somebody is doing magic, because you have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess is a witch. The High Priestess is also about intuition, but you have magic here. You have magic present, and you have it paired with the Three of Pentacles, which talks about teamwork and collaboration, and you have it paired with the Eight of Wands, which talks about speed and separation. And so it's saying that somebody is doing magic to get you into a lot of arguments, that a lot of people is falling out of your life, that you are getting into it with your mom and dad, that now they're not talking to you, your brothers and sisters, that some of these people are just like your aunts and your uncles is just walking away from you and you didn't even get into an argument with them, that everybody is just deciding that they don't want to fuck with you no more. And you are like, what the hell? What am I doing of why people are not, fucking with me no more? Somebody is doing magic. They're cutting off all your connections. Somebody is cutting off all your connections. And, you have the Three of Wands, which talks about teamwork, and you have it paired with the Eight of Wands, which talks about separation, it's saying that somebody is bringing about a quick separation into everything that you are connected with. Somebody is attacking your foundation to the point of connections, that they're attacking your coworkers, that your coworkers are not. This could be a time that your boss is coming against you and you're like, I've always been a good employee, I've always been a good performer, and I've never got into it with my boss. Why is my boss so hard on me now? Why is he micromanaging me? Because somebody is doing spell work. They are literally messing with your foundation by trying to mess with every connection in your life. They're trying to get everybody in your life to walk away. People that you have been knowing for years, that you have 15-year relationships with, they are influencing for all of those people to walk out of your life. The clarifier is the devil card with the Eight of Swords. The reason why they want these people to walk out your life is because they want you bound. This person want you bound. Like, you know, this could be somebody that actually loves you. And I know you like, Rashad, you better shut the fuck up. Like, how is this love if they're trying to destroy everything in my life because they want you to themselves? This person is purposely destroying every connection in your life so that they can have you all to themselves, that you are bound and you are imprisoned to them. That is the thing that's going on, is they want you completely bound, that it will force you to be submissive, it will force you to be loyal, it will force you to be faithful, and it will force you to be obedient. Because now you're going to say, you're the only person in my corner. Nobody else understands me. Nobody else wants me. That was the whole purpose of the spell, is that I want you completely overburdened. I want you overburdened. I don't want nobody else in your life. I'm going to get a wisdom card too, because I got all the other cards out here. I just want you completely by myself. You know, this could be somebody that, I mean, if this is their creepy way of saying, baby, I love you and I want you in my life and I don't want no other bitch with you. This is a psycho person. This is a psycho person. Hello. You have, as your crossing energy, you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about something getting ready to come in. And that it's saying that, you know, normally, so the Knight of Cups is a duality. So I know that you have heard me say in previous reading, when the Knight of Cups come out, that you're getting ready to get love and stuff like that. The Knight of Cups, it talks about receiving an offering and a blessing, but it also talks about receiving a challenge. And in this case, somebody is projecting a challenge into your life. And they want this challenge to attack your Four of Wands, your home life. This person is purposely attacking your home life. So even if you are with somebody right now, they are purposely projecting energy to destroy your marriage, to destroy your relationship with that other person. And they're causing a tower moment in your life, that there is a tower moment in your life that you wonder why you keep fighting and arguing with the person you're with. And it's because a tower moment was projected in your life because of magic. Now, Spirit is saying for some of you, this is not going to be for all of you. Spirit is saying for some of you, it's the side chick. It's the person that you're fucking around with on the side. You end up laying down with this person. You fuck this person. They liked how it felt. They seen you as husband material. And they said that, I want this all to myself. This is the reason why y'all shouldn't be cheating. This is the main reason why y'all shouldn't be cheating. Because they said, I know that if I would have told you how I truly felt, you would have never left your home. You would have never left things. But if I attack you magically, you're automatically going to come to me, the person that's bringing you the negative energy, because I'm the only other person that's messing around with you. So you're automatically going to come to me and you're going to confide in me, and I'm going to say, oh baby, everything is going to be okay. I'm always going to be here for you. See, I'm not going to leave you like she did. Well, she left because of all this negative energy that you sent. I mean, You done brought so much chaos into this person's home that the only thing they do is fight and argue. That's all they do. All they do is fight and argue. And the cups is water energy. Cups is the heart. And so what is happening, this person is not ridding you of finances. They're not drying up your finances. They're fucking with you on an emotional level. You're angry, and you really think that anger came from you and not even realize that this was an illusion. That somebody can be doing mirror magic. That they're looking in the mirror and controlling you through the mirror. Any of you that is going through this, I would automatically buy some Florida water, and I would go around and put Florida water on every mirror. I normally put Florida water in my Windex, and I spray and clean my windows. Some of you need to be cleaning your windows every single week. Florida water is like your liquid salt, because salt is good for protection, but you're not going to put salt on your mirrors. Like, come on, that's weird. But Florida water will do the trick. Take some Florida water. You can just take some Florida water, put it on the towel, and wipe those windows. Somebody is doing mirror magic. And it's all to effect that they're making you angry. And somebody could be taking a cigar, blowing it in the mirror, projecting illusions into your home. That they are making you, they're making you more frustrated and angrier. And you kind of like you could be complaining about sex with your partner when you never complained about sex before. Then now you're like, why don't you do the things that I want you to do? And you really think that all these emotions are, you think all these emotions are from you. This person is controlling your emotions and your feelings. Like, and you're not thinking about it. You're not thinking like, why do I feel like this? I've never felt like this before. You're just giving into it. You like, she is a little nasty bitch. No, she not. Like, somebody is projecting illusions to you to make you feel that way. Somebody is performing magic. That they're this whole home life is messing up this home life. I mean, you better do magic back to save your marriage. Because you do have the Seven of Wands saying you're trying to maintain control. Somebody, but notice how it's only one person in this picture. The person that is under the spell is not doing anything to change the outcome. It's the person that's connected in the religion. Connected in a religion. That's connected in the connection that is trying to maintain control all by themselves. And this is why it's saying that you're going to be overburdened. This is what you don't see coming. You're overburdened because you're handling this by yourself. The other person is not doing anything to help you because they're under a spell. They're under an illusion. They're completely under an illusion. You know, if I was you, this is the time. This is just like what I promise you. I love when Spirit does this. Spirit do it every time. That Spirit will give me a message. And I'm just randomly talking, saying everything that Spirit is saying, and then it comes out in the cards. This person is projecting negative energy to destroy your marriage. But you are still, look how, even in the cards, look how both of you are in that home. Y'all so happy. Y'all like, we bought a house. Hey. But now, both of y'all are jumping out of that house in two different directions. That was the whole purpose of this spell, is to break you up. Y'all are going two different ways. Two completely different ways, jumping out of the tower that you built. This could have been somebody, especially with, notice how larger it gets. Notice how the house here is smaller, and you see that middle part, which is the tower. Notice how it's smaller, but then in the tower energy is a whole lot taller. This is somebody that has been together for a good amount of time, that you built an empire together. So this is, I don't think that this is a new relationship. This is not somebody that just met. This is somebody that has built an empire together. That you got a good foundation with this person, and you could have businesses together and everything, that you built an empire, and this person is jealous of that. This person is like, baby, I want that to be mine now. Like, I did not know this man will be able to give you this type of lifestyle. And now you're here doing everything on your own. Getting ready to be completely overburdened in love because of the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. Slowest knight in the deck. And the reason being is because he's very strategic on how he do things. Which means it's little spells being done day by day, until it blows up into the Tower moment. That is little things where it's like things in the house is breaking and it's causing frustration. And now because of that, you guys are arguing over silly stuff. Who left the toilet seat up? All these little strategic things in order for it to build up to the Tower moment. That if you just sit back and think, you would say in your head, I love my partner. There's nothing wrong with this person. But you're allowing these little things to build up to some big where now you like, fuck you, bitch. I don't even like your fucking ass no more. You can leave. That's not how you truly feel. Spirit is saying that some of you need to go on a fast with no fights and no arguments no matter what happens. No fights, no arguments. You need to be the bigger person in this scenario. It was something else Spirit said. I just forgot it. I think I was talking too loud. Because Spirit said no fights, no arguments. It was something else the Spirit just said. Damn. No fights, no arguments. Damn, I forgot it. It said no fights, no arguments. You need to be the bigger person. Fuck. I hope it come back to me. I hope it come back to me. No fights, no arguments. Be the bigger person. What was the other thing? It was something else. Shit, I can't think of it. No fights, no arguments. Be the bigger person. Shit, it was something else he said. Damn, that's going to be something very important. Come on, Spirit. Come on. Thank you, Egon. Thank you, Spirit guys. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Servanda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Oladumare. Thank you, Olarone. Thank you, Olafi. What was that other fucking thing? You said no fights, no arguments. Be the bigger person. I don't know. Ah, shit. Damn, I hate when that happened. I don't know. I can't. I hope it come back later. I hope it come back later. No fights, no arguments was one of the biggest things. But he said something else after that. I don't know. That's the one thing about downloads, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all, because that's something that was probably very important. But they come so fast. They come so fast, and it's like they're speaking as I'm talking, and sometimes I can't do both because it's like I'm trying to convey what it is that they're saying, but then they're still sending messages, and it's like, okay, can y'all slow the fuck down? You know, it's like I'm human. Like, but no fights, no arguments. Be the bigger person. You know, make sure you walk away because what you're feeling is not you. It's an illusion that's being projected onto you. You have as your crowning energy, which is what you need to do immediately in order to solve the problem. You have the Page of Wands. This is a witch bitch. You have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is doing magic to break you up. The Three of Swords is a heartbreak. And what is saying that what you need to do immediately in order to solve the problem, you need to understand that this is not you. That you love your partner. But you guys are feeling so frustrated and so angry at each other because of magic that's being projected your way. You can hit me up for some spell work. I mean, I can do some work for you to remove this energy. But my God, some of y'all are, Jesus, man. This relationship is about to go to, and this could be a beautiful relationship. Let me see. I'm going to finish this, but I want to see if you guys are, let me see. Lord. Describe the people that's in this relationship. Somebody is being described as the Six of Wands, which means somebody don't deal with their problems. They run away from everything. Somebody in this connection run away from everything, and that's not good. When magic is being sent your way to end something, you're going to be the first one that this person could have been ending things with you every single day. They like, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, and it's like, get a hold of yourself. And then the other person is being seen as the Nine of Pentacles. So it's this. I mean, it's in a way it's working though. You guys have been made it to work. This is definitely equally yoked. It's definitely. It's just not showing the first person as a spiritual person. You run away from everything. You don't deal with your problems. You could be religious, and then it will make it balance, but the Nine of Pentacles is religious. This is somebody, it talks about, Nine of Pentacles talks about the fruit of your labor, and to me, that is saying that somebody is operating in the fruits of the Spirit. And the Nine of Pentacles is also about discernment, and so it's saying that somebody is discerning. That, the person that's discerning, it could be the person that's doing all the work in this relationship that is completely overburdened, that what's up. That somebody is doing witchcraft against you, but your person is probably not as spiritual as you, that they don't get it. They like, you tripping. No, it's the person you fucking on the side that's doing it. The dick too busy in that. that dick too busy in something else that you're not thinking with the one you're supposed to be thinking with. You only thinking with the one down there, because you're coming off with such a nonchalant attitude that you keep running away from everything. And it's like, little do you know, the person that you're running to and that you're running away from, the one you're running away from is the one you're supposed to be with, and the one you're running to is the person that's actually doing the magic against you, that's making all of this stuff happen. And look at you, the Six of Swords is all about, they done got the girl in there and the kids, which means you can have kids by this person, that you're going to end up taking your kid as well, mixing it in with this new person, and starting a whole new family. And little do you know, like, okay, if this person is doing spell work against you to get you away from your family, imagine what they're going to be doing to you when you're actually in home, having access to all your stuff. They're going to be the one, they're going to be like, oh yeah, I'll wash your clothes, because they're going to be using your dirty underwear to do all types of stuff. People always think that it's like the clean things that people want to get, that people want to get your clean underwear. No. Witches want to get your dirty underwear, because your dirty underwear have all of that sweat in it that you've been sweating all day. All those little nasty juices and stuff like that that's in that underwear that they can use and do a lot of magical witchcraft with. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do your clothes. I'll wash your clothes for you. Oh, let me braid your hair. Getting your hair using that in jars. Oh baby, let's have sex. And they always want to have sex raw, so that they can take your sperm, they can take your semen. All of these ways to get your essence. And when all else fails, they're just going to put their essence inside of you. Now all of a sudden, they cooking for you every single day. You drinking tea and all this other stuff, not realizing that it's cursed. You have the Death card as the clarifiers for the witch bitch that's doing magic against you. This person is doing heavy magic in order to break up this connection, and it's saying that this connection is going to come to an end. The Death card. If I was you, which is this person that's trying to maintain control, that has discernment, if I was you, you can hit me up. You can start connecting with me. I can start talking about, rituals and stuff that you can be doing, because this person is out to destroy your foundation. They're envious of you. They want what you have. You have been able to build a strong tower, that you have a solid foundation with your partner, and they now want that to be theirs. They are thinking that if they can take this away from you, that they'll be good, they'll be successful, that they'll be able to have just as much fame. You guys could be Spirit said an Instagram couple, that the world knows who you are. that multiple people knows you as, and this is how this person is envious of you. They watched your videos, they watch your pictures and everything, and they like, why can't I find a man like that? And instead of going out and getting a man like that, they just sought to take yours. They said, well, you know, nobody else is available. Let me just take yours. Let me take yours. Okay, that's crazy, but clearly people do it. Your challenge position. You have the 3 of Cups with the 7 of Cups, which talks about an illusion. It's the third party that is sending this magic. It's the third party that is sending this illusion. It's 3 of you when it's not. How you gonna go from 2 to 3? 2 to 3. Let's be real. Because 2 is in home, but then you're sneaking and fucking around with somebody, you know, behind closed doors. You know, and that person is doing magic against you. Little do you know. This person is bringing you so much pain with the 10 of Swords. Still in your challenge position. And then they're going to rush in like they're the hero. As soon as you fall, they're going to rush in like they're the hero. Oh yeah, I got your back. She kicked you out. I got your back. Girl, can you save it? Like, I need you to save it. We ain't doing that today. All these lies and manipulation. This is a drawn out spiritual plan. How do I trap that nigga? He tall. He probably like 6'2", 6'3". He cute. He's sexy. Now, I done seen you plastered all over Facebook and Instagram. Now, how do I get in those pants? And that was that's why y'all gotta stop cheating. Be faithful. Be faithful to the contract that you sign up for. So much of this negative witchcraft can be avoided if you stop cheating. The most powerful spell word in order to bring about this type of manipulation, they have to get your semen. They have to get your essence. Whether it's your semen, whether it's your hair, whether it's your nail clippings, whether it's your toe clippings, whether it's your pubic hair, whether it's your armpit hair, whether it's, you know, your dirty underwear, your dirty socks. They got to get your essence in order to do this spell work, this type of spell work. Or they got to put their essence inside of you. That they are literally taking some stuff from down there and mixing it in pasta and in drinks, and you're drinking it, not even realizing it. But with both of those scenarios, you can avoid both if you're faithful and loyal to your partner. Stop cheating. Stop cheating. Stop messing around on your partner. Both of those can be avoided. Nobody can give you their essence if you are committed in your relationship. No one can grab your essence if you are only messing around with your partner. That's why you don't bring anybody over your house. All these things that we taught as black kids from a young age. You don't go over everybody's house. You don't eat over everybody's house. You don't drink everybody's stuff. You don't allow just anybody over your house. All of these things are for protective reasons. Just one day of cheating can turn into all of this. Slept with the wrong person. You have the star card with movement. The star card is the divine feminine in this situation. It's the person with the discernment. This person is about to move them out. This person is about to be moved out. This person is about to be taken out of the equation. This person is purposely doing magic to take this star out of the equation that you're trying to take their person. And when you've been a star, you could be a starseed, you could be an earth angel. And it's, my thing is, why are you not doing anything to project this magic back? To rid yourself of this magic? Why are we not doing a return to sender spell? Why are we not, I mean, like, It's just like one of those things I said earlier when spirit was just free flowing without the cards. Is that you getting all these dreams and stuff of warnings of what's getting ready to happen, and you did nothing to stop it. You did nothing to stop it. Not a single spell did you do, not a single ritual did you do to stop this from entering. You couldn't even do the basics of praying. And it's like now we want to do all of this stuff after, instead of being very proactive the moment we got that dream. The moment we got that dream that your partner was having sex with somebody else, you should immediately start praying. You should immediately start casting that spirit out. You should immediately did loosing and binding, but you did none. You just allowed it to play out. And you had discernment. You seen it. You seen it. You had visions and dreams of what's getting ready to happen. You just didn't act on it. And now this person is plotting on leaving if they haven't left already. I'll be sending it, boy. I'll be sending that shit right back. My turn. Tag you in. Oh, don't tag me in this mess. You tag me in this mess. I'm telling you now, this person gonna be coming back. This person gonna be running back, begging to come back in, and completely removing this third-party energy. The title of this is "Somebody Taking Your Husband Away." Watch out for your husband, Divine Femme. They coming for him. But you did nothing. You did nothing. You just sat back knowing that you had the signs, that all these conflicts and stuff, it was caused by the high priestess. She purposely sent you this magic. Using the moon cycles. I keep seeing, this is the second time, like the first time I seen some flying across the screen, and now I'm seeing some descending down. This is definitely witchcraft. A lot of fights and arguments, and this person wanted to mess up your teamwork, the teamwork that you have with your partner. And so that's why they're on two completely opposite sides of the end with, you can't stop this arguing and come back together as a team, because she's in the middle. She's making sure that this don't come back. She's want to make sure that this energy that you constantly keep fighting and arguing, that is to the point that you guys could have been done this before, but you always had makeup sex. And now she's having it where y'all are staying in two separate rooms, and you are saying, fuck it, I'm giving up on this connection. And it's all because she don't want this teamwork to happen. And instead, she's bringing about a quick separation. That it's going to be quick. And this is going to hit you unexpectedly. Well, it shouldn't. Because you got discernment. You know what was going on. You're just not doing shit. But it's going to be fast. It's like, soon as you got that message, girl, you better get up. You better pay attention. You better do some shit to get your man. Boom. Next day is done. Where it's like you should have did something that moment. That moment that you got that intuition, you should have stopped everything that you were doing and saved your marriage. Because she wants this person bound. She wants this person in prison. That it's going to be her slave. This person going to be her little sex toy. Because he's not going to have freedom in this relationship. He's going to be under so many spells. He's not going to have freedom in this relationship. Heavy magic. Heavy magic is being done in this connection. And it's all so that heavy magic is being done. I don't know why people got to do so much goddamn magic. Because they're immature. They didn't grow up in religion. Christianity is one of the worst religions to me, but not trying to hate now. Not trying to hate. Don't come for me. But to me it is. I'm just being real. But it teaches you good foundational principles. It teaches you that vengeance is the Lord, that you don't do stuff like this because it will come back to you. But they didn't get the memo. They weren't listening in Sunday school, clearly. Because, it's laugh now. Laugh now as you take this person, man. Cry later when God actually give vengeance for this. Cry later when the very man you took, God gonna have him to beat your ass. You know, now we're gonna cry later. He's so abusive. He won with her. That magic is wearing off. Baby, you should apply it every day. Like, you gotta put it in the lotion too. So it's just absorbing in the skin. Baby, he stopped drinking that tea. You should have set him down and made sure he drank that tea every day. Because when he wakes up, it's over. But I think it's going to be a while. So, girl, you at least got 3 years out of this. You know what I mean? Maybe less. Because, I mean, it really depends on what this divine femme do. At any moment, she can reverse this. But, I don't know. She see it, but not doing anything. See it, but not doing nothing at all. Like, I mean, I think that if you do something, like, this might be a short separation, that this person is going to end up coming back, but this person completely destroyed your home. And it's funny, this morning when I got up, I was having a sense like something in the living room downstairs, something in the living room kitchen area, because it's all one, it's an open concept, that it's something blew up. Something just poof. And I was feeling like that. And I rushed downstairs this morning. And because I thought it was one of the candles. I got candles on every altar. And I was like, Lord, don't let this house burn down. But it wasn't that. It was just a premonition of what was getting ready to come out in this reading. Your whole house just like exploded. That, I mean, this was because you built a strong foundation. You built a strong foundation only for this to crumble. Somebody is going to go through a great loss. But I don't want to beat you up when you're already down. I don't want to beat you up when you're already down. But then people always say that, and then they lead with that but. But, however, I mean, that's what I was just going to say, and I'm still going to say it, but I'm going to say my but in a very nice way. But you were warned. You did get discernment. You seen this coming and you didn't do anything. Somebody's marriage is being destroyed. Somebody's relationship is being destroyed, all because of a envy bitch that decided to do witchcraft. Connect with me or some other priest and turn this shit around and get your husband back. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow it down. I think that this would have been a good message. If this person is still here, then you do need to slow it down. You need to stop the fighting and the arguing, knowing that it's not coming from you, but it's being projected onto you by this person that is doing magic. One of the other things about the Page of Wands is somebody you know. In which it is somebody you know because it's the person that he was cheating on you with. He could be cheating on you with a friend. He could be cheating on you with a family member. That this could be somebody you know. This could be an old friend, an old co-worker. But it's somebody you know that he's cheating on you with. And this person is bringing about a great separation. I hope this helped. I mean, we can do some rituals to try to get this man back. But I'm hoping that he's still there. That, it would be easy to do ceremonies to fortify the marriage than it would be to have to rid of all of this negative witchcraft and then bring the person back. It's more work then. Hopefully the person is still there, that you can just fortify your love, that you can bring it back together, that it will merge. Oh, that's the song. I like it like that. That's a good sign. So alright, I mean, which bitch is here to destroy your life? Take your foundation completely away from you.